I need y'all to like, comment, share, subscribe, and this is really gonna be a situation with the Mavs. If they don't get past the first round versus the Kings, like they have to get past the first round. They had the easiest. Thank God y'all got the Kings type shit. Cause this shit is deadly.
Do you respect Nico Harrison for standing on business, saying he has no regrets trading Luka? I, for one, respect it.
I mean, yeah, you
I
can
for two respect it.
standing on it.
Make that trade.
Own it.
But you can't compare that trade to those other two trades.
Nah, it just seemed like those other trades under Mark Cuban sound like some basketball trades. Sound this Luka trade was personal.
Why? Because he don't play defense?
Don't do that to him, Cheryl. He does not want to talk about that type of shit on his show. He does not want to talk about the truth on the show. He gonna make up his own shit. Trying to fuck up his algorithm.
Like,
No. I'm
like
saying
looking
based
at Luka to
off
be a
of...
defensive
Nigga
stopper.
gonna
I'm saying based
Don't
off
do
of
that.
what Nico said. Defense wins championships. That's
game, bro.
basketball related.
Team game.
You are the
It's
GOAT.
a team game.
You are the basketball. I'm just saying to hear you say it just makes sense.
Cheryl.
I'm going off of what
Cheryl,
Mr. Harris said.
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, good. Stick
Right?
to it, own it.
That's my story.
No, I don't gotta stick to it. I
sticking
gotta
to it.
stick to it.
Right?
There's no way in
I don't
hell.
believe that.
There's no way in hell. How
Don't
about
nobody
this?
believe that, Cheryl.
Would you do
Well,
it? Would you
Sure,
do
don't
it,
nobody
Cheryl,
believe
if
that.
you're Nico?
But
Yes.
if
Cheryl, a fair trade for both sides.
If Nico is saying defense wins championships, AD is a better defender.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Fair.
Who?
Today.
AD is a better
So is this
defender.
motherfucking Gilbert Arenas.
AD is
sign
a
we
better
got here.
defender than Luka.
And so is this thing we got here.
Man.
A better defender than Luka, too. But this motherfucker ain't averaging 39 and 9.
We got a motherfucker on our team called Kyrie Irving.
We do.
Thank you.
They do, excuse me.
You know, Luka, we got Kyrie.
0%. It's a 0%. Nico wanted to trade Luka Doncic.
Well, it wasn't Nico's decision.
Of course it was.
But he appears to be standing on business.
He has to stand on business because I'm telling you to stand on business because it's not his show motherfucking ass too that can leave.
No doubt.
Right, he wants to stay in
Hey, I mean, what are we going to pretend to be stupid? Right?
Y'all
Obviously.
just gonna make up some shit because y'all don't like the real answer.
No.
You just gonna make up some shit?
I don't need to make up nothing.
They said what they said.
No, I don't.
So you're gonna make up some shit they didn't say.
No, I have everything I need. No, 100% he didn't want to trade him.
Well, thank God he did.
Luka's power was too much for the new owners. And he wasn't conforming to their rules, so get rid of this motherfucker.
Sound about right.
What is it? Conforming to their rules. What were their rules?
Rules is they wanted him to
Sound
kiss
like
the,
the
kiss the
new
ring. I'm the new owner.
Get in shape. Stop smoking hookah.
Stop talking to,
Stop
hey,
being
Mark
out there.
Cuban is, no, that's the lie. Mark Cuban is not your
the
boss
owner
no more.
anymore. Yeah.
The rules he gave you, the power he gave you is non and void. I'm the new owner. We're going to play by my rules. We're going to do what I say to do. If you don't like it, you can the fuck on.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't happen that way?
No, it should. But that's what happened.
Right.
This was a personal thing.
It sounds like Nico standing on business.
So-
It sounds like
Nico's not going to say
Nico
that.
didn't want to
He
trade.
can't say that. I get it.
But
You can't say
the
that.
compromise was to send Luka to a team like the Lakers
So what I'm saying is,
because they could have sent
no
him
one's
somewhere
seen this
else.
coming. When he traded, did Nico ever say anything? Not a word. This is his first interview. Embarrassed. Didn't want it to happen. Who was the first
No,
person?
he did an interview with Jason Kidd after the
Who?
trade.
Yeah. Who came out with the bullshit?
No.
The owner.
You were in
Came out with some shit that he came out with. Oh, he smoked this, he did that. It was he had the problem.
You reiterate this message, or I'm gonna find somebody to reiterate it for me.
Fat,
right?
lazy, alcoholic, hookah smoking, no defense playing.
He's the one who gave us what we need to look at.
First off.
They had a
first
problem.
team.
Luka.
That's not true.
Luka had
what
too
they were
much
saying.
power.
No,
I'm
ask him
asking you.
again. Ask him again.
No, I'm asking
Hey,
you.
can y'all pull up that? Can y'all pull up? I'm gonna show you right there. Can you pull up the play when they were saying fire Nico? Can you see one person that is disgusted with it because he knows the truth? His name is Mark Cuban. What was Mark Cuban's face? Like,
This look of
yeah,
I can't believe
it's not him.
He has that look on
He got
Shark
pushed
Tank,
because
too.
he remember he
that
got
same
pushed out
look on
too.
Shark
Shayla.
Tank. Every time somebody don't want to do a deal with him, he had that same look.
Mark Cuban got pushed out.
Yeah, Mark Cuban got pushed out it too.
When he don't
thought he
get
wanted to
when he don't
sell.
get what he want, he
I
had
thought
that
he wanted
same
to
look.
sell.
Remember, he was basketball operations, and they pushed him out of it. They lied to him.
So he's bitter. He has a reason to make everybody feel a certain type of way because
No,
he ain't
just-
part of the plan no more. This shit is too
So
easy.
did Luka do those things?
Oh, no.
Luka?
Whatever he did, he looked very slender, glowing.
Whatever he was
He
doing,
does not look
whatever he was
got
doing.
to be first team.
I said, where did Luka
All-NBA.
go?
Cheryl, if you're not getting
Great
answers,
mindset.
if you're not getting answers for your questions, you gotta just move it because they're not gonna answer.
What's wrong with smoking hookah?
A lot of.
I don't smoke
But-
hookah. So
If I
I
asked
don't
him,
know.
what's wrong with smoking
Hey, giving up Luca was probably the worst shit they could do. Like, why the fuck y'all give up Luca?
Cigarettes. If they were getting that off back in the day, though,
smoking cigarettes?
they were smoking them in the locker room in the heyday.
And winning championships.
That's crazy.
Heater break.
For 8.
Doing lines at halftime.
I'm gonna admit, with the Mavs, Luka looked a little portly, but since he's come to the Lakers, very slim.
Well, that's how it started.
Been at Simply Wholesome a
Where
lot
did it start?
from
Where did it
my Los
start?
Angelinos.
Okay.
See what it?
Coffee breaks.
Hitting Jamba Juice frequently.
Yeah, but I even said that. That wasn't his
Yeah, I can
call.
Yeah, I can understand.
He doesn't have the power.
Not
Nico
at all.
doesn't have the power to do that.
No, yeah.
He can suggest it, right? But somebody got to be like, all right,
Like I said,
we're
ultimately,
doing
like I
it.
He
said,
didn't
at the
even
end of the
suggest
day,
it.
man,
He didn't even think about it. They
No,
said that
somebody
shit.
gotta
He's
be
like, wait, what?
Nico, this is
It's-
what you got to do.
And
and
it's
Nico's
whoever's,
the one who's in the,
to Gil's
in the
point earlier,
forefront.
it's whoever wallet it is, you gonna motherfucking do whatever I say. It's my wallet, man. You gonna listen. If I'm paying the checks and I'm stamping these checks, you're gonna do what I say. Or I'm gonna find somebody to
Look at Kmart's son. He just brought him just because he wanted his face. Like, fuck it, just where you gonna be, son.
do it, right?
So
Hey, your daddy was a hooper, bro. Everybody was like, well, who y'all think of when y'all see this? And they showed the New Jersey Nets logo. I'm like, Kmart, what the fuck? Like, come on, bro. Like, and then after that, of course, Jason Kidd, and then Vince Carter type shit. But when I think of Vince Carter, I think of like the Raptors. Like, okay.
So was there a conversation with Luka before they
Hell
traded
no.
him up?
No.
Back to what you said, like, here's what we need you to do, and if you don't want to do it or can't,
But it don't
do then
matter.
you
The
gotta
cap,
go.
it's too late.
Hey, you're
Right?
deciphering
So just
the
imagine,
code,
right?
'cause they had to have had
When you
conversation.
give guys that power within the organization, you can't walk it back.
Kmart's son, why is you here, bro? You ain't. He know he not fitting in. He like, what the fuck? He's about to be sitting here for a whole hour.
They not go. The player not going to allow you to. What you allow me to get away with day one,
Right, but ownership changed.
it
Yeah,
doesn't
and
matter.
but
It doesn't matter. The people I see every day didn't change, right? And in my brain, these the people that's letting me get away with whatever I've been doing and getting away with, right? I don't see them. I met them. They came in, hi, I'm the new owner. They come to the games. They sit courtside. Everybody, they put them on the TV, which you never see because you fucking playing. It don't matter. So just check me out. So the James Harden thing, right? In Houston, right?
Yep. They're perfect.
Daryl Morey
Yeah.
Wanted him.
wanted, like, right? Do you? Go somewhere else. Who comes in? Daryl Morey. Do you? It ain't the same thing, but that power, then once somebody try to relinquish it, it's a struggle. It's this power thing, right? Because I've been doing shit my way. I've been getting on the PJ after the game. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been saying this, going here, moving how I fucking want to move,
So
right?
you're saying nobody had a conversation with Luka before they made
No,
the
Because
decision?
the trade
Why?
wouldn't happen.
Because
The trade wouldn't
they're-
happen. If you would have if the agents would have actually knew,
Oh, they was sabotaging.
if he would have known, that shit would have been sabotaged from the beginning. But that's why they did it discreetly.
Yeah.
Cheryl, you know what these are?
Should I please put down
That's
LeBron's cookies?
I don't even know what that
Please,
means.
can you please put?
I don't know
How are
what
those
it
relevant
means.
to this current conversation?
There's a do not touch
Todd?
sign on the cookie.
I don't know what
What
it
did
means.
these cookies do to the Miami Heat?
I have
Got
no
LeBron
idea.
out of there.
Huh?
Got LeBron out of there.
You know the answer. You don't gotta
It was a
hesitate.
power struggle.
Okay, it's a power struggle. What's going on here?
Introduce me
Okay,
over.
Are these
is it the
real
same thing? This might be
Real
a.
cookies?
Darryl LeBron's cookies.
You cannot eat those.
Cheryl,
Daryl.
Cheryl, you can have
Can't
LeBron
eat those.
cookies.
No,
Whoa.
you cannot.
You
Okay.
You can have another cookie.
Sure, if you eat.
Daryl, you cannot eat those cookies.
I'm finna fire a shot real quick. Hey, I'm finna fire a shot real quick. Josiah, don't tell her to eat because you would eat them cookies right
I
now.
would
I'm
not
gonna eat
touch
a piece of
LeBron's
chocolate.
cookies.
But
I'm a
if they
man
weren't-
of
I don't know
principle.
nothing
You would
about
eat
the
them.
cookies.
I don't even like
Oh.
cookies.
You eating them
I'm
old
gonna
ass
eat-
cookies,
I'm
boy?
gonna eat chocolate.
Cookies old as
I
shit.
still
We put new cookies
Yeah, can you
in.
let him finish his
We-
point?
We
Yeah, 'cause I don't
refresh
know.
them every day.
That's a
Can you let him finish
goddamn
his
lie.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna eat my chocolate.
Luka,
It's a fucking lie.
Luka's situation is the same as Miami.
They gonna
We
be
took away your cookies, and you had a fit. Hey, we don't want
What?
no more cookies.
Well, the equivalent, okay, I get it, but
No more cookies.
but my
I mean,
thing is,
kind
Luka
of,
didn't
but
have a
no.
fit. They had
Kind
a
of a
fit.
no.
it's a power thing.
It's a
I know
difference.
y'all don't like
It was
my
like
take.
opposite.
Yeah,
I know
it's
y'all don't like my take.
They had
left.
the, they
It's all
had the,
good.
they
Ron
had the
left.
fit.
They
They always
excluded
good
Luka
takes
out.
at
What
the
do you
end,
mean?
though.
Huh?
What do you mean it's different?
So, remember, okay, so think about the owner before, Mark Cuban, right? Think about Dirk's power, right? Think about Luka's power. You're my guy. Do what the fuck you want to do around here. That's how he's a player's owner.
Mark Cuban was.
Yeah, so he owns everything. He does everything. Luka, everyone follows Luka. The new owners coming in, they didn't like that. Like I run everything. I'm this, and this man is not listening to me, and these people are not listening to me. He's in my way. Like, yo, hey, and so it's like, yo, he needs to get the fuck out of here. Because if he gets the fuck out of there, they all got to fall in line. As long as Luka's here, I have no control over this organization.
You don't know the other owners that he's talking to,
Facts.
right? He might be talking to some other owners, like, listen, I'm in line to buy the Dallas Mavericks. How should I do it? And you never know what listen, we don't allow this, we don't allow guys to do this, we don't do this, we don't do that. If they do this, they're a problem. So you never know. You never know how he run his other businesses, right?
No more cookies on the plane.
I dig it, but how he run his other businesses.
You take
might
a
be the
picture
same
with my
thing,
wife?
right?
Man, fuck your wife, man.
So it might be the same
more
thing,
time
right?
for that,
On the
man.
plane.
Yeah, it
That
might
man
be the
was-
same thing. He might run his other business the same way. You don't get in line, you're not gonna
No.
be here. So it's his fucking money, ultimately.
Yeah.
And the man was in line to make $345 million.
Yeah.
And if I don't like the way you moving, it's at my discretion to make this call ultimately, right? So we can speculate, people can do this, do whatever we want to do. It ain't our checkbook, ultimately. And if they would have won a championship last year, maybe it's a different conversation.
No, he was gone.
Right? I'm saying maybe it's a different conversation. But they didn't. Now it's like, and this was put out there. So the owner was like, shit.
So-
And for Nico, hold on, and like I said, and for Nico after the continuous Marshawn
Hey, I damn near saw he was about to say if a nigga.
Lynch statement, I'm just here so I don't get fined, like defense win championship, that shit, right?
Sounds good.
Boy.
It's like
But haven't you heard that all your
Yeah,
life?
it's a cliche.
It's easy.
It's
Oh,
a
it
fucking,
is.
it is, Rashad.
Nico's a Nike. Nico's a
Defense
Nike
is
man.
a part of
You've
it.
heard
You
that.
know.
Oh,
Listen,
no.
Defense
But
is a
you've heard
part
that your whole
of
life.
it. Yes.
The most important.
And so is the motherfucker averaging 39 and 9 is a part of it as well.
But our job
right?
is to stop him from doing that.
But nobody
But
is
they
stopping
can't.
him.
But that's our job.
But
But
they-
that means we're not doing our job.
So therefore,
No, they stopped it. The owners play defense.
So my thing is it a part of the game? Yes. I'm the one, defense first, all this shit. Yes. And so is what he's doing on the other end and impacting overall.
It hasn't shown to be championship basketball, though. That's
I
the
dig
whole
it. So
metric.
there-
The metric
I'm
is
with
we
you.
know defense win championships, but we know that this player who gets 32, 9 and 9 don't play defense.
Well,
So that's going to be the one thing that we're going to say, look, you got us all the way here without defense.
That sounds great.
You got us all the way here.
That sounds great until
Great
you
to
go
have
after
that
the people
crutch.
that they went after.
yeah, great to have that crutch, right? Great to have that crutch.
But that you don't play defense, and that's the
Great
one
to
thing
have
that
that
we
crutch.
needed to win the championship?
Great to
What'd
have
you
that
say?
crutch.
I said it all
not.
sounds great until you go through the people that they were trying to trade him for first.
That they were trying to trade Luka for? So who were the other ones?
The first person was Anthony Edwards. Anthony Davis was the third option after the other two said no.
Who was the other one?
That's all new
Anthony
information.
Edwards
Wemby.
and
It's okay.
But they.
So it was Anthony.
Oh yeah, they
Edwards
were
first.
trying to get deep.
Anthony Edwards was first,
Uh-huh.
and then they went to Wemby, and Anthony Davis was the last one.
I thought Michael Jordan was the last one.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
So Mike said no, huh?
No, they didn't call no Mike. They
I
called
thought,
Anthony
that nobody,
Edwards
I thought
first.
nobody made no call. I thought that nobody was involved. Nobody knew nothing about it.
All right, listen,
Shit! Now we got the calls. Maybe.
I'm sorry. I don't go narratives. I go right to the source themselves.
The source came on our show and said he didn't know nothing
That was the
about
source?
nothing.
Do you believe that?
No, he didn't know anything about nothing. I didn't know Rich Paul was the Lakers. I thought Rich Paul was the
I don't believe that shit neither.
the agent. I think Pelinka, then whoever is the owner and general manager of the Timberwolves, and same thing with Suns. Agents was not, because the agents would have tore the deal apart. Because obviously Luka leaving would have been not a good thing for Luka, losing 100-something million. So if I'm his agent and I knew, fuck no. Fuck no. Why am I going to have my player lead to lose $150 million who just bought a $15 million house? So I will be a fucking agent. He will fire me. So obviously, if I knew as an agent, this is not going to be a good play for me or my client. So this was just general manager. Conversation is, I'm going to ask you one time. Whatever your answer is, I'm never going to call back. And that's how it worked.
And so the agents didn't find out until
The deal was done.
Right
done.
before, yeah, right
Close to
before.
going through.
Like
You mean-
40 minutes.
Like right before they started to ask for Marquise Morris to be a part of the deal.
So I think Keith was already a part of the deal. Once he was included in the trade, he was pondering retiring, and Bron came through and said, "Nah, big fella, we need you."
Somebody knew something about something, then.
Bron would like his cookies for sure. So let's keep this conversation moving. So we asked the chat, do you respect Nico Harrison standing on business? 49% of the chat said yes, 51% said no. Post split. So just one quick other aside from this media availability yesterday. Mavs CEO Rick Welts, a Hall of Fame basketball executive, former CEO of the Golden State Warriors, was with Harrison for the media availability, according to reports. He didn't say much, but he did offer these thoughts on the Luka trade, saying, quote, "The Golden State Warriors once traded Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut. Monte Ellis was beloved. Bogut wasn't going to play that year. Bogut's not really a marketable player. It got better because they had a guard named Steph Curry, and Steph Curry came in and made the entire fan base love him."
That's
Did they just
He came in
compare
or he was
That's
already
Andrew
there?
so not the
Bogut to
same.
Luka?
Yeah, that's so not the same.
He came in or he was already there?
I'm just telling you
That-
what
That's
That's
quote
what
from
he
Welts.
just
Not
compared
the same.
Luka to?
This is
Not a
Rick
true-
Welts.
it's not a true statement because they
Has
played
Nico done
together.
any media by himself?
Steph and Monte played together.
He always got someone like,
That
Just bring.
he got someone right behind him like, don't,
makes no
you
sense.
better say what you're
Just
supposed to
say
I think
say.
Steph Curry came in, meaning he got more playing time, but 72 years old.
Right. They're just
Just
saying
point that out.
listen, they're just saying anything, man. Besides,
Yeah, but Monte Ellis and Andrew Bogut.
Because, okay.
No, the trade.
You
Thank
smoke
you,
crack, don't
Thank you,
you?
Mr. CEO, sir.
just come out and say, hey, man, this motherfucker wasn't listening to me, man. Fuck him. Man, it just everybody be like, yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Y'all got the money.
What the fuck?
Y'all got the money. If that's how y'all feel, okay.
Motherfucker ain't listening to me. Fuck him.
While we can't speculate, then can we?
I'm
agree?
not speculating.
But I'm saying if Cuban owned the team still, he would have
Luka
gave Luka his
would
bread.
not be.
He would have gave Luka his
would
bread.
still
Hell
be out.
You
yeah.
got new ownership come in. Obviously, they get their bread through casinos, gambling.
This didn't have nothing about doing no money, man.
They just didn't want.
Mark Cuban
Slender
was
Luka.
Them
Mark,
two, they
Mark
get
Cuban was
along.
Luka's cookies. I'm
They
telling you.
didn't get along, man. The owner didn't like. They
took his cookies
didn't
away.
like him. Come on, man. Why y'all be acting like this shit ain't personal?
It is personal.
Ain't
at
personal.
times.
Like you think about just anything with change. Luka got his power from Mark Cuban, not the new owners. The new owners come in and they want to be loved. I'm spending the money. I'm doing this. Love me like you did the last person. Show me loyalty. And Luka wasn't. So bye.
Well, God bless them. God bless Nico Harrison. God bless Rick Welts. Let's keep this thing moving. NBA awards ballots were turned in yesterday.
And Gil just busted that shit down good as fuck. You can't really be mad at him. We know what the fuck happened. He just like, bro, he just busted down. He told us. There we go. Like, comment, share, subscribe. and vibe on the shirt.